Hey guys, it's Central Florida Mom here. So Hurricane Irma just took landfall in South Florida. It had passed the Keys and now I don't know if the eye's over Florida itself, but she is so large that we are actually getting the outer bandwidth of her. So you can see it's pretty windy here. I'm up towards in between Daytona and Orlando. So I'm just going to do a couple little short videos for you guys. If it gets too dangerous, I'm not going to come out. I might, most of my windows are you can't really see out of, but you can see there's a big gust of wind. That's how it is. It's been going, it's been raining all day. I have pretty good neighbors. Everybody cleaned up pretty well their stuff. But you see my palm tree up there. Hopefully does pretty well. But just wanted to show you guys the sky is dark. This is what we woke up to. Dark, dark, dark. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. And it's just rainy and windy. So I'm just gonna take a couple videos. Hopefully the storm will be okay. As you can see, I have a mostly brick house. She's built like a tank. So I'm really hoping. My windows are tiny too, which is a plus. So, but that's my neighborhood as it stands. Hopefully it won't be too bad after Irma had. She went from being what was going to be on our coast to now being on the west coast. So we're on the east coast of Florida, which actually means on a hurricane there's actually a good side and a bad side of a hurricane. So we are actually on the wind side. We are actually on the bad side of the hurricane as far as winds are concerned. So that's pretty much it. So see, it's calm right now. That's how it goes with a hurricane, if you guys have never been through one. So it goes a little bit of calm, a little bit not. But I just came outside real quick. Actually, my laundry room is outside. So I'm going to go grab my last load of laundry before we lose power. Hopefully we don't, but I just wanted to be prepared if we do. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright, bye. Okay guys, I'm back. Hurricane Irma just hit Tampa. And it is 4:30, and you can see it's nothing really changed. We've had a lot of pretty hard gusts. They said her winds are sustained about 131 miles an hour now in Tampa, which is very strong. We're still getting pretty big gusts. We're still on the bad side of the storm. You can see my palm tree over here is bending pretty good. I mean, palm trees were meant to bend. That's why they're so good to have in Florida. But it's swaying pretty heavy. I went ahead. I have a lemon tree, and it's in a pot. And I went ahead and pulled it out because I couldn't bear to lose my lemon tree. So, but it's just mostly heavy winds, heavy rain. We still have power, as you can see by my light. And couple people have put on Facebook and around that they're already out of power. So you know, if something falls off, a tree falls on a power line, that's pretty much toast, because they're not sending anybody out in this. And even some of the emergency crews, they said if you call 911, they're not sending anybody out. So a couple of bridges have closed in Tampa. I know in Daytona Beach, they've closed a couple of the bridges unless you're a resident only. So you cannot get back over to the beach unless you're a resident. So this is just us trying to stay safe in the storm. I'm under shelter. I'll show you guys. I'm under shelter. I just walked out my front door. I'm taking the video out my front door. So this is Hurricane Irma. So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. This is our day. This is all we're doing. This, and played some Operation, and we built some Legos so far. So we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully it won't get too dark. If it's too dark, I won't take another video, but hopefully I'll take another video before it gets too dark. But so far, not so bad. One of my dead palm limbs, which has been caught up there, finally has fallen. Hopefully it doesn't come loose. Hopefully it'll stand the test of the storm. But I don't think it'll do too much damage. But that's it for now. Hi guys, it's 5:30 now. The rain's gotten a little bit harder. The wind's gotten a little bit harder. They say Hurricane Irma is moving about 12 miles an hour up the west coast. Let me think if I can zoom in on those trees. Which means we're on the bad side of the storm. The northwest side of the storm. So if you can imagine, she's just passing Tampa, just past Tampa, and the rain doesn't look so bad in the distance, but you can see it's coming down so hard that my gutters cannot. I just cleaned them out. You guys saw my gutter clean out, and my gutters can't even hold as much rain as she's coming down. So that's the video for now. Craziness. Unfortunately, we're gonna get just pounded for probably 2 days. It's gonna be 2 days straight of just lots of wind and lots of rain, and that's when things start to give way. That's when it becomes dangerous. So, alright, I'm signing off for now. Okay, so it is 6 o'clock now, which has just been like a half an hour since the last video I took. And you can see the conditions have definitely worsened. We just had a little flicker in our power, so I don't know if a branch laid on a power line somewhere, but it's definitely getting worse, getting more windy. Water is definitely starting to lay on my driveway a little bit, but you can see the trees are definitely whipping around a lot worse than they were. And Irma is definitely getting closer. The eye of the storm is definitely getting closer to us here. So she's moving north and she's moving east. So the most dangerous part of the storm is coming towards us. Okay, it is almost 7 o'clock. We just had expired tornado warnings. There were supposed to be I guess tornadoes in the area, so all the alarms were going off here. So we were hunkered down in our hallway for about half hour. It was a half-hour warning. I haven't had any alarms since. So just had a bunch of crazy wind gusts go through. Here's a bunch more about to come. So she's down to a category 2. So that's a good sign for us. She's weakening, but she's hugging along the coast. So if she gets out there in the Gulf of Mexico again in that warm water, she'll strengthen. This is all Hurricane Irma. So I don't know what the wind strength is around us. But, and our power flickered again, so I I have a feeling there's a tree limb somewhere on a power line that's leaning. But so not too much has changed. Just wanted to check in, show you guys. It's about to get dark, pretty dark. So I think before we lose power, we're probably gonna do bath time, bedtime ritual, get nice clean PJs for the little one. So I will see you guys soon. Okay, so it is 7:30 the next morning. I'm gonna zoom in. We have some trees down. There's some trees down in my backyard. The light fell off the top of my my light pole from outside. The winds were wicked last night, you guys. I don't know if you can see the clouds. You can actually see them spinning. So the rain, pretty much we're done with the rain this morning for Hurricane Irma. We're gonna get a couple more showers, but let me see if I can hand back. You can actually see her spinning. But we are still getting hurricane gust winds here. So I don't know how much longer trees are going to continue to break. You can see down there. I don't know where the top of my light went. It was vintage. It was from the 60s. And there's some trees down in my backyard too. But all in all, and you can see, luckily I still have power. It's gone out a couple times throughout the night, but it came back on. So, last night it was hard. I went to go throw out the garbage and I couldn't even get the door open. The suction was so hard from the wind. So I just left the garbage by the door and I stayed inside. And we had tornado warnings all night. Our alarm was going off all night long for tornado warnings. So we kind of hunkered down and just stayed safe and had pillows and kept in an enclosed room. So this is the morning, Monday morning after Irma. She's on the west coast. She's still with us here. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a check-in. Hey guys, Central Florida Mom here. So it is a little bit past noon. As you can see, it is bright and sunny outside. We still have winds whipping. I did find the cap to my lamppost. I put it over here next to my door. Hurricane Irma was so strong, she actually unscrewed the finial, which is crazy. As you can see, there's lots of tree limbs down. My poor neighbor's tree just, kept going and going. I did a assessment of the inside of my house. My roof is leaking. So there's a spot inside my house where water, it's not come through the ceiling, but there's definitely a water damage that's coming in through my roof. And you can see there's a tree limb down there. I don't know why people are out driving. But the other thing that happened, I'm going to take you here to my backyard. Look at, there's a tree, my cedar tree. And you guys, everything is so swollen. This is good video right here, isn't it? Look at my cedar tree, you guys. It's like sitting on my back porch, completely uplifted the roots here. I don't know if you can see that, but at one point I had looked out. I have these windows here. At one point I looked out the windows and her winds were so strong that this cedar tree was actually almost floating. I wish I could have got a video that was just like floating in the air. It wasn't on the house and it wasn't upright. It was the oddest, weirdest phenomenon ever. And I thought, oh my gosh, if it crashes towards the house, it's gonna break the windows. If it crashes the other way, I don't know what's gonna happen. But you can see my poor trees back here. This tree up here broke off There's limbs down here that are broken. My poor screened in, the screens are ripped out. We got tree limbs down here that are ripped. Here we go. The cedar tree, you guys. It was so beautiful. But so that is Hurricane Irma. The tree up there you can see is broken, but my shed still seems to be intact. And then I don't know what hit my roof. Something clearly hit my roof though to make it leak, because there's nothing back here that looks like there's damage done to make it water go in, but clearly water got in somehow. I was lucky enough that I have the one big huge window I have actually has a hurricane shutter on it, so that's really nice, so I lowered that. But tree branches are still falling, so I'm gonna go get back inside. But as you can see, it is sunny, 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 sunny. So look at my big huge beautiful cedar tree. So we still have some dark clouds over there, but Hurricane Irma is still with us a little bit. They say we're at tropical storm winds right now. So I think this is gonna be my last video. I'm so upset about my tree. It's just sitting on my porch. I was so excited to finally have a porch, you guys, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I have to call my insurance company anyway because the inside of my roof is leaking. Look at my tree, you guys. My palm tree up there. My little palm tree. So anyway, signing off. I'm gonna go get to putting this video on. I do have to say, my handyman Alec, man, this fence he built me, boy, he did a good job on that. He built that after Hurricane Matthew last year, after I bought the house. The fence had been torn down during Hurricane Matthew, and I bought the house shortly, like 2 weeks after Hurricane Matthew. And Alec did a great job on that though. I'm gonna give him props for that, because that thing did not move. So anyway, I'm signing off for now, you guys. And pray for Florida, because there are a lot of people, I was watching the news, that their poor houses had 4 feet of water in them. They had to call the National Guard to go rescue them. I mean, look at this wind, you guys. Already, and she is way past us. She's up in Jacksonville by now. So this hurricane is relentless, you guys. So, and my brother works for a power company. He's been working for 6 days straight. He's like a zombie, he said. Poor guy. So, just tree limbs down in the road. I know I said I'm signing off twice, but I'm really going to do it this time. I can't believe the people that are out on the roads. So anyway, that one tree leaning on my house is really bothering me. Hopefully I can get someone here to take care of it. Alright, if you live in Florida, I hope that you're safe. If you don't live in Florida, please pray for us, you guys. And I will see you soon, hopefully with a much funner video. Alright, bye.